Hello everyone, I am Sorrento the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/Insane Parents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that his government usually lasts, on average, about 20 minutes. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, another highlight from the Facebook group for dark parents. And this person here says, I was cooking dinner in my kitchen and all of a sudden it hit me. It's very hard not to be angry with my kids. I feel like they have plunged us into a lifestyle that we don't want anything to do with. Please hear me say, I love my kids and I love all people. I just never would have imagined in 1,000 years that 4 out of 5 of my kids would have chosen to be living the LGBTQA+ lifestyle. I was saved at 18 and I tried really hard to live a godly lifestyle. Okay, before I go on, how much do you want to bet that this person's really a closeted bisexual? And, you know, by that account, why do all these people who say that, they are resisting their homosexual urges, how much do you want to bet that they're probably also closeted bisexuals? Anyways, this person goes on to say, I grew up in the world, so I am not a stranger to it. I just didn't want it to be a part of my life anymore. However, my children are embracing it. I know good and well the types of headaches they're heading for, and I would do anything to stop it, except I can't. And sometimes it makes me angry that they have chosen a life for me that I don't want. That is to say, if I want them in my life, I have to be a part of a life I don't choose. I will never not choose them, so here I am, with a life I chose to live, but I don't want it to be this way. I was never in the LGBTQA+ community. Again, I kind of find that a bit doubtful. I get the feeling this person might be a closeted bisexual, but anyways, this person goes on to say, but I left the world to walk in the spirit. My children have not chosen that yet, and it breaks my heart, and honestly, sometimes it makes me mad at them. Okay, I'm gonna give this a 45 out of 50. This person is really choosing their ideology over their children, really? And also, on another note, yeah, I get the feeling this person might be really a closeted bisexual. That's just what it's screaming here. And also, another thing, you're kind of gonna have to choose either your ideology or your children. You can't have both, unfortunately, as it looks. And this next post here says, I will teach this 9-year-old who's alpha. And this person here says, I'm in a fight with my wife. Our 9-year-old son tried to get out of eating his dinner. I gave him an extra scoop every time that he complained and told him to eat it. He threatened to call the cops on me, and I kept saying no, and begged my wife to end it, which I didn't allow it. He kept trying to throw up to end it, and I told him if he threw up, he was still going to eat his dinner. He cried until he made himself throw up, and my wife told me I was being ridiculous, but I made him keep eating after he cleaned up his mess. He didn't throw up on his food. She kept fighting me and kept saying I was wrong. I insisted I was right. My son was trying to make it a power struggle, and I won. Yeah, you won the battle, but lost the war. And also, I wonder why comments are turned off. It's not like I bet people are probably telling you that, yeah, you're being quite ridiculous there, my guy. And I'm gonna give this, like, I don't know, a 45 out of 50. Yeah, guy, you're being ridiculous, and come on, the kid is 9. And also, you don't need to act like this, okay? Just straight up, you do not need to act like this. And this next post here says, found this on a Facebook group. A lot of yikes. And this person here says, anyone have any advice? So here's the situation. I found a razor in my shower and I know it's not mine. I know it came out of the closet for extra razors in case someone came over and needed some. The razor has been used
My 11-year-old says it's not hers and says that she has one of mine. Purple one's 3-bladed, but the one in my shower is a 2-bladed. So my question is it my 11-year-old who does like to lie a lot about stupid stuff, or is it my husband cheating once again?
I mean, how do you get to that? I mean, how do we know it's not yours, for example? What do you use for your razor? Anyways, this person goes on to say,
I've asked my daughter about it multiple times the last couple of days, and I told her today just to triple check to make sure it's not hers, and I was very straight with her, and I said either you were lying or your dad is lying. You say it's not yours, Dad says he does not know whose it is, so one of you must be lying, and when I get home in a little bit, one of you will be telling me the truth. And if you have decided to lie to me this whole time, you will be getting your butt torn up at least 3 times. And if it is him, that means he has another woman here when I am not here, and I will be packing his things for him and kicking him out.
Okay. Good question. How do we know it's not yours? I mean, for all we know, you probably just misplaced something. I mean, it's not like that can happen to all of us. I mean, I misplace things all the time. So, anyways, this person goes on to say,
truthful and honest with my kid, but she does not know that he has cheated in the past. And of course, the question is, whose is it, ladies?
Again? How do we know we can't really rule you as a suspect? I mean, for all we know, it could be yours. And also, how do we know that maybe... Okay, look. You're blowing up over such a trivial matter, and in all honesty, I'm gonna give this a special out of 50. You're really gonna put that kind of pressure on your daughter? Seriously? No wonder she's probably lying about such silly things. And this next post here says, we're pained. And this person here says,
hey there, have you ever heard about this FEMA test pattern that is supposed to happen between now on Thursday until May of next year? It sounds pretty serious.
I have not heard about it.
Yikes, it's all over YouTube and on the news. We need to put out all electrical devices and close them up in the microwave. Make sure you shut them down and also unplug everything electrical in the house. It is a new ping system that the government is going to use to listen and watch you.
Can't they already do that on, like, computers and phones and literally everything that is plugged in already? Why would they need to do an extra thing? Anyways, this person goes on to say,
this is for real. It's pretty serious. It's on CNN and other news too. The homesteaders are already packing and going to the bug out areas too. It's supposed to happen for 2 to 3 hours on October 4th, this Thursday.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And yeah, I've heard about a lot of the silly conspiracy theories about it. It's kind of one of those, not everything's a conspiracy, surprisingly enough. And I'm gonna give this 40 out of 50. This is kinda just silly. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.